saw the future, and then he built it. He gave us a place to go, a place called the Oasis.
3 hidden challenges test worthy for Halliday.
We launched before at IOI.
3 hidden challenges test worthy for Halliday.
I'm dead. How things work.
3 hidden challenges test worthy for
This little baby we launched before at IOI.
3 hidden challenges test worthy for Halliday.
When they were.
With riots. What about?
Came with the late one.
What about?
You're right. 6 days.
What about?
Came with the late one.
The Artemis to be.
6 days. Not.
Good job. Her name is Chuck.
What about you? Odd job.
The page came with the late one.
What about the holy hand grenade?
6 days. Not.
Dude, who finally?
Came with the late one.
Samantha. Artemis to be.
Even the owner.
Think about that.
This.
Playing as,
The buck.
playing as,
If you reach up, song.
playing as, identity without
The buck.
game variant, care to dance.
for Halliday. 3 hidden challenges test worthy for Halliday.
I'm dead. How things work.
3 hidden challenges test worthy for
This little baby we launched before at IOI.
3 hidden challenges test worthy for Halliday.
When they were.
First to the holiday.
I don't know. 5 of us on the big
For Halliday.
It's so.
Listen to this.
First to the holiday.
I don't know. Samantha.
Siamese.
Downstairs. Before at IOI. First to the air.
First to the key. Holiday. Pause, pause, pause.
I need one of
For
these.
Halliday.
Downstairs.
It's so.
Listen to yourself.
Holiday.
I don't know. I don't care.
No fee.
50 million. I will never.
Needed to be. I liked. If you're a hidden all 3. No. Game. You can get it. Real world. To show you something. When I realized that I liked. If you're watching.
Where's the juice?
A long time ago. No. Hidden like you have to go. Thanks for playing my game. Try not to act.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to hello everyone, and welcome to another National Geographic. Oh, that's too funny. But anyway, how are all of you doing today? I know it's been quite a time. I know my face has been so missed. But anyway, I hope you're all doing well. That is right. I've been off since Christmas Eve. Yes, I've been off since Christmas Eve. And boy, has it been an interesting time. So we'll get into that. But I hope you're all doing well. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. I did because I get to wear shorts for Christmas, and I usually don't. So, haha. And and then another part is that I hope you all had a good New Year. For some, it was start of a new beginning. For others, it was just another day, and for some, it is a not so good year. And just a few things. One, I did get a mic stand. So you see that? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I got an arm now. To be honest with you, I needed an arm because, I just wanted. Usually some people have like something hanging right here or whatever. Mine's looking up because I don't have that thingamabob. I really don't. So I just enjoy it for what it is. But regardless, I got myself an arm for my mic, and now it isn't like like right have to be right there. I can just put it up. You can hear me right there. You can hear me right there, chat. Listen to that. It's like bubbling soup. It's gonna be my ASMR channel. No. But yeah, so I got that. And of course, I did get a new hat. Now I think I kind of showed it off at the end of the last Pay It Forward stream with Abe, of course, but I had to get a new one. Obviously, the company I went through was sort of the same one I went through for this hat, and I ordered it online, which you can do now. You can do it, but it helps in custom making stuff because this right here is custom made. The hat's not, but the lettering on it is custom made. But it almost cost me $60. That's right. That lovable hat almost cost me $60. It was around 55, but yeah, it was not a fun time. But I got a new hat because I need a new hat because this one is old and smoky, as the kids would say. And so I needed to get a new one. So, ta-da! Oh, hold on. Ta-da! There you go. There's the new one right there. Obviously, of course, take the old one off. Passing of the torch, and probably a little too big, but as the kids say, doesn't matter. It works. So I will still be keeping this hat, obviously, of course, because it was the first, and it still works, albeit with some technical mishmash, because there's like these plastic spike things that that kind of hit you in the head, so it's not fun. But it works for now. I'll put a piece of tape there. I have to get I have to get like Gorilla Glue tape because it'll stick better. Right now I just have the paint tape, the tape you use when you put on the wall when you're painting. That's pretty much what I have. So there is that. But I mean beyond that, the arm, the hat, I desperately needed another hat. And I was like, it wasn't gonna go to the place because it was at the mall that I had done this. I'd gone to the mall. I've said this story before. I went to the mall. It was an idea. I went there. I got the hat, and it's probably around. Oh, what was it? I don't think I have the original receipt. I have the original receipt, but I don't know where I put it. So there's that. But it was probably around $50 is what that one was. This one was around 55 because the way they had it in the receipt, if I can find it. All right, give me 1 second. I swear I thought I had. Oh, that's not the receipt. Where did I put it? I had the receipt for the hat, and I'd be able to list off all the craziness that came with it. Unfortunately, but yeah, it was like $30 for like the setup, and then the hat was I don't know if the hat was $30 or what have you. Uh, hold on, it's gonna irritate me to no one. Hold on. Only I can remember where I put it. I don't know where I put it. I had it. I shouldn't have thrown it away. Nope, those are stamps. Where did I put it? I swear I put it somewhere. One of those things where it's like your marbles. I'm gonna find your marbles. I don't know where my marbles are at. I'll have to look for it later. I swear I thought I had it somewhere. Now all of a sudden it's gone, and I'm sad and distraught with ferocity and hold on, I think I found it. Hold on. Ferocity and yep, found it. Okay, I found it. This was my label list of all this for the hat, right? So I got it at Custom Lids. Obviously, I'm not going to show you the paper because, stuff. Let's see. How do they break it down? Whoa! Crap. Ah. Ooh, actually, the total was $70. Never mind. It was close to $70, not 55. Jeez, that's an expensive hat. Okay, so they said, so there's a setup fee, 30 $30, and then the hat itself, which was like a A-frame, lids hook shot A-frame cap red, which was $25, right? And then I got the embroidery for free, but that would have been $12. So all in total, this hat would have probably been close to $80. Thank goodness there was the free embroidery. I don't. It's just one of those things where it's like, and I'm not joking about that either. Hold on. I'm just like, I don't know what the setup fee is. It's like holding on to the hat. Like this is the amount right there. Like seriously. Ah. There you go. See? 30 $30 for a setup fee. I don't know what that is. And you get 25 for the hat. It's insane. It's insane. So, but yeah, it was more closer to $70. It's actually on the dot, really. We'll just go with $70 because it's like $69.54. But I mean, you count it close enough, as the kids would say. But yeah, so got that. Needed to get that. Important. And let's see. Spent Christmas with family, obviously. Although I didn't. No, I think I stayed up past midnight on New Year's Eve, but I really didn't really celebrate it per se. I've been just puttering around, uh, playing games and just trying to enjoy my time off. Because I mean, I know a lot of people were, as the kids say, they were streaming. There were a whole lot of people streaming. They were still doing stuff. Some did holiday stuff, which is fine, right? You know, their time, whatever. But I always found that a weird thing where um, you have, you know, it almost seems like, there's either streamers or video uploaders. Um, because I do know that, again, you can upload videos and all that stuff. But live streamers, there were plenty of live streamers, lots of video uploaders, and it's just one of those things where um, what is it? Just one of those things where it's just a weird thing. Like I did get to be on some people's shows. Shout out to Yankee Free and the Third Ralify. So great people. Obviously, nice to get to meet them and chat with them. But man, were their panels noisy? Oh man, that was a lot of people. At a certain point, you're like, what do you say? What? Hello? What do you say? And everyone's talking over each other, which is fine. It's their show. Don't mind me. Um, but yes, like I said earlier, my guest had health problems and was not able to come on tonight. So he let me know way ahead of time. So that's why I was able to put something out yesterday before, too late. And then I had to change this stuff today because it's just faster with desktop. Me trying to do it on mobile can't, because one, at work, and two, because it's just a lot more. So I'm grateful for being able to have a computer to desktop to deal with all that other stuff. So it was one of those things where it's like, boom, done. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Um, but yeah, it's certainly been interesting being off. You certainly get to see the outside of it if you're off. I know some people did take time off, but they took like a short Christmas time or whatever. I just took the whole time from Christmas Eve to yesterday. To yesterday. Cause like I have the time. Why not, right? I've never been off on a holiday that long. And so figured why not. So I did it. And it was nice. It was interesting. I did get to see that I'm a bit more lazy to myself, so that's not good. Um, yeah, and I was playing a little more Fortnite though. Okay, because I shout out to Darnell, who I got to like. I think it was a Saturday. Who no, was it a Saturday? I can't remember what day it was, but I got to play Fortnite with the great Darnell Quigley, um, who showed me the ropes of playing duo. So he got me a little out of my shell, but it was still nice to get to play with him. Hoping to look do it again, but he's a busy man. Like Darnell Quigley is probably one of the most wanted man on the internet. Let's just put it that way. All right, one of the most wanted men on the internet, and so being able to get to play that with him because I never played with anyone before. So plus they have the DeLorean out now, to drive in, and I was like yes. And obviously I bought the pack thing in the shop, so I was like I got it now. It's all mine. Ha ha ha. Same with the same with the Godzilla King Kong skins. I have those too. Yes, okay, I spent V-Bucks. All right, they got me, but I can't help myself. Um, I don't buy that much though from them. I always had this thought though, right? I've always had this thought. How much V-Bucks would you need to buy all the stuff in the store at this very moment, right? I don't know at all. I don't know at all. But I mean, like, there's the Bleach stuff. They have their collab stuff. They have their own stuff, like their own stuff. But beyond that point, I've never. I don't. I don't know what the cost would be because, like, the highest tier you can go in for V Bucks is around 13,500. I think it is like 90, like $87 to 85 to $90 just for the thing. And I'm like, no, first off, I'm only going to get what I need or want, which I did get a Daft Punk one as well, which I'm like, yes. But yeah, I've always wondered, like, what would be the cost? Because you look at the cars, you have all this stuff. And someone's out there has probably done it. Like, somebody out there has probably, I wonder, what, how, nope, that's not how to do it. How, what, why is the G? What is the total cost of all that's in Night Store? Okay, maybe not what the answer I'm looking for, but it's we'll just kind of look on it. Let me. I figured someone's had the answer by now. Let's see. All right. As of February 14, 2023, the total cost of all Fortnite cosmetics items available in the item shop is 2.4 million V-Bucks. Assuming the smallest V-Bucks pack is purchased at $7.99 for 1,000 V-Bucks, acquiring every item would cost approximately 19,300. This estimate includes skins, emotes, back blings. That's 2023. The cost reflects the common price of all cosmetics released up to the date, with some skins prices high as 2,000 V-Bucks, approximately $20. Wow. That's interesting. That is interesting. Again, 2.4 million V-Bucks is a lot, but that's 2 years ago. Like, but yeah. There we go. Let's go with this one. How much would it cost to buy every single Fortnite cosmetic item from the item shop? Oh, I'll read this. This one was written by Asmir P. Almost 3 years ago now. It says Epic Games has released thousands of Fortnite cosmetic items since the video game's release in September 2017. Considering the game is free, its developers make money by selling these cosmetics. Obviously, of course, there's no other way around it. or you get the Fortnite crew, which is just a nice bonus. Despite these items not providing any competitive advantage, millions of players have purchased them. In fact, some players have spent thousands of dollars on their accounts, Fortnite accounts, which sounds insane. I can see it. If you ever wondered how much it would cost to buy every single Fortnite cosmetic item from the item shop, this article will reveal the answer. Keep in mind that this article only includes item shops cosmetics, which does not cover battle pass, crew, and other items. Okay, so not the not battle pass stuff. Fortnite cosmetic items cost thousands of dollars. While Epic Games has released many free Fortnite cosmetics items over the last few years, which many of them you can get to like the quest stuff, right? Uh, most can be obtained from the item shop. Due to this, players who want to purchase items need to have V-Bucks, which is a premium currency used to purchase cosmetics. So basically, it's their coinage, basically. Um, V-Bucks can either be obtained from the Battle Pass or purchased. The smallest pack of V-Bucks costs $8 and adds 1,000 V-Bucks to the account. Unfortunately, this amount is not enough to buy most of the skins, which is why most players purchase at least 2,000 V-Bucks, which is like 20-ish bucks, but they do give a bonus. As of February 14, 2023, the total cost of all Fortnite cosmetic items in the item shop is 2.4 million V-Bucks, assuming the purchase. Okay, so we're reading what the game. Epic Games has released 1,504 skins, cumulatively costing 1.4 million V-Bucks. Converted to US dollars, this is equal to around 11,600. Considering that there are hundreds of legendary skins that cost 2,000 V-Bucks, that is not a surprise at all. Like Marshmallow and Travis Scott. When Fortnite Royal was first released, there were only a few different cosmetic items. Players were primarily interested in skins, harvesting tools, and emotes back then, but Epic Games has added many new types over the last few years. Many cosmetic items are available now, including skydiving contrails, obviously, music packs, loading screens, and more. That's a lot of loading screens. I can't tell you how many loading screens I have, all right? I can't tell you. Cannot tell you. Most right now, Country Hills Music Man. Charms will probably be added to the game at some point. What charms might be added to? Here's a breakdown of all the different types of Fortnite cosmetics. How many of them have been released so far, and how much V-Bucks they cost in total? Okay, skins is 1,504, which is about 1.4 million V-Bucks. Emotes is 700, which is about 776,000 V-Bucks. Back blings 1,153, it equals to 28,000 V-Bucks. Harvesting tools about 940, which is about 416,700 V-Bucks. Gliders 463, 206,100 V-Bucks. Contrails 132, 1,600 V-Bucks. Wraps, which is like the different looks of it, 567 or wraps or 119. I'd say about 120,000 V-Bucks. Loading screens 526, 1,200 V-Bucks, and music packs 162, 12,400 V-Bucks. There are a few more types of cosmetic available in games, such as toys, emojis, but they are available exclusively through the Battle Pass, which is like 1,000 points V-Bucks. Sorry, which is about 1,000 V-Bucks. But yeah, because I think the one I've done is the Fortnite crew, but you get the battle pass automatically through that, so it's like $12 a month. I had to stop doing it because I wasn't playing Fortnite very much, and it was just a waste of money. So, haha. But yeah, you really have to. Man, that's a lot of money though. not paying for that. Definitely not paying for that. I'll just pay for the ones I want, not for all of them, because that'd be a lot. But yeah, so that's a lot of money. 11,000. What was it say? 11,300, something like that. It's crazy. It's crazy what people spend on, but it's how they make their money. So I can imagine the cost of the servers and the engineers and all this stuff. Like they are cranking out, they just cranking it out. Look, I know there's some people out there who dislike Fortnite up to the hill. Like they dislike it. They dislike it so much that when it comes time to, they are really, really awful about it. But I have to give Fortnite credit at least for doing what I'm not seeing other, I don't know what you call it, first player shooter, MMO, I don't know what you call it. Um, I'm not seeing people or companies do something as similar, like just like this concert stuff. Like the Daft Punk thing was incredible. Holy heck, it was incredible. I just they do a lot of great stuff, but man, oh man, it's a lot. It is a lot. And um yeah, yeah. So I like being able to play it. There are times where I'm just like, I don't want to do it anymore, but I still come back to it because there's so many games out there. There are too many games. Too many games. I'm gonna say it. Too many games. Um, but yeah, there's that, and it has just been an interesting, um, sort of an interesting end to the year. Obviously, um, obviously, for those who don't know, um, or haven't heard, or if you have heard, well, good for you. But if you haven't heard, unfortunately, the day after Christmas, um, D-pad Chad had passed away. Um, Nothing's been said of what caused the issue. Um, Obviously, anything could be the case. Heart attack, some blood vessel in the brain or something like that. I don't know. There's a ton of things, but um, yeah, he passed away the day after Christmas, which luckily he got to have Christmas with his wife. But yeah, it certainly was. Certainly was a time to hear about that. I of course was vague about it when I heard about it because I wasn't sure. And obviously, when someone dies, but the family hasn't said something, you kind of want to be vague enough, but also, you want people to, um, you want the family to say it, not you, because I know some people did, and that's fine. It is what it is, but um, yeah, you want people to. I mean, you want the family to get that word out before anyone else, because it's the family, right? Like you want them to be able to say their thing and then kind of follow through, which I did. Um, but at the end of the day, it's still a sad shame. Um, I've had on D-pad chat a few times. I think one was for Rumble Squared, and another few times were like, I think two times it was by himself, and I think the other two times was with him and Zio, which they do their own show on Fridays. Um, but yeah, so hearing that, uh, obviously I'd like to more on, but I just don't have the to make like a memoriam video or something because I have a bunch of stuff. Um, but yeah, it really is a sadness to that. Um, I don't think that. Um, Hold on, I'm trying to find my shorts arena. I'm gonna try to find the ones with him. There we go. There we go. And date. All right. Where are you at? Here we go. Here's the two. This is when he first came on, which was while it was just short from when he came on, but it was still the first one time he came on. And yeah, just give me 1 second. And this was uploaded April 6th, 2024. So it's a while ago. It was a while ago. So there you go. All right. This is him talking about why he wanted to start streaming, or yeah, in that arena. So hopefully you can hear it.
Bob, Wade, and Markiplier were
Mhm.
all doing Gmod prop hunt.
Right. Yeah.
And then they were cracking jokes, and I was like, that's stand-up comedy. I was like, holy crap, he's doing stand-up comedy from home. And then it just like lightning bolt in my head. I can do that. So I ended up trying to do that and failing over and over and over and over and over and over. I didn't know what OBS was at the time.
Oh, okay.
So I had to learn OBS. I taught myself OBS. I taught myself graphic design. I taught myself sound engineering. I had at the time, my brother-in-law Nick was in the he probably still is in the Air Force. He's a lifer for sure. And he did sound for the Air Force. Like they have like air base audio shows and stuff like radio.
Yeah. Right.
He worked on that. So he gave me tips on how to improve my audio.
Okay. Yeah. That was when he was talking about yeah, that was almost 2 years ago now. Well, less than 2 years. And then the next one is when he was we were getting into the discussion about money and a Bible verse, and he was kind of talking about that. And give me 1 second. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. There we go. All right. As long as you can see it.
Verses about the love of money.
The love of money is you can't serve two masters. You can only serve one or the other. That's my basic. It's been a long time.
Yeah. So a lot of people misquote that. They say money is the root of all evil. Money is your God, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But they miss one integral part about that verse. Money is a tool. Love of money, the obsession of money, is when it becomes your God. The obsession of this shitty piece of plastic. Otterbox is great, by the way. The love of money, the love of, is the part that people never focus on because they're focused on the object of that Bible verse. And I had a great pastor that really focused on that. Is not the problem. You are the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Don't blame an inanimate object for your shortcomings. Your obsession, your lack of focus, lack of self-control is the problem. Do you know what that verse is?
Oh, there we go. That's the end of it. But yeah, that was another one. I don't think... Trying to see if I did have another one. I swear I did. Oh, there we go. There's another one. I did do another one with them. This one, let's see. This was a while back. There was it's like the farmers or something like that in the EU was tired of something. They started like spewing manure or whatnot. But it was again during the time period. It was May 3rd, 2024. So whatever's happening at that time, it was that. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay.
This is a sort of, I don't want to say counterculture, but this is a place where the freedom of speech thing is going to take a higher notice, like with France not getting in on it and Brazil not getting in, they do another thing, and Rumble not being in those state areas. Go ahead.
Considering that France's government's breaking down and you got farmers flinging crap at their parliament,
I think it was Germany, wasn't it?
Well, it was both. It was both.
Okay.
The farmers in Europe, pretty much. Germany, France, I want to say Poland too. I might be wrong on that, but I know 3 places. I know it was France and Germany and one other. Farmers just went berserk, and rightfully so.
Because
yeah. I remember that too. They were just like pumping out the manure onto Parliament. That was funny. That was funny. Um, let's see. I don't think I found another one in the mirror, but I do have. He was on. Those are from streams he was on, obviously. But I'm trying to find the one he. I find the Rumble Squared he appeared on. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Oh, here we go. This is the one he this is the Rumble Squared he appeared on. And it was a while ago. It was 8 months ago. Wow. Or April 26th, 2025. So that's the one he appeared on. And a Rumble Squared is just my try at trying to gather people's feedback and experience about the Rumble platform to kind of see where everyone, at least the majority of people, are at, because it's a bit of a mess. And yeah, it's a bit of a mess. But all right, see if I can't find something. Oh, hold on. This is one with him. So he's right there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7's just not a good number. And the data may show that maybe the all right.
Well, make sure that you
You're the thinker. Go for it.
Astral, make sure that you have Fraps downloaded for OBS. That should fix it. Also, if you guys are using OBS in conjunction with Studio, make sure that your aspect ratio settings are the same as OBS aspect ratio. I had the same issues you guys were talking about. Those fixed it.
Cool.
Cool.
Nice.
Thanks.
Great. Thank you.
Which is honestly why this was so hard to find point. Because the moment it happened, I was like, 10 years of IT experience kicked in. I'm like, done.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. So sorry. So yeah, I wanted to show those pieces because hearing that news was kind of jolting in the way, but I've already lost like someone of worth, someone, no, I don't want to say that, someone of importance a long time ago, and anything after that, it's kind of felt like a less point, because I mean, obviously, of course, it's what we're all gonna be anyway, but to kind of have that thing where you just, oh, now he's not here anymore. So it's not an easy thing. Hey, Fairy Mysterious, how are you? I hope you're doing well. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I do DaraChat, because I get to capture people at a moment in time, and to kind of show them just at that moment, not forced talking about a specific subject, although Rumble is a specific subject, but to kind of catch them a point of giving their own thoughts and perspectives about the world and the things they see and all that stuff. That's why I do DaraChat. Obviously, I know it's not like the big grand wonder of it all, but it doesn't have to be, because it is what it is. And when I'd heard that he had passed, I was trying to think of when the last time I had him on, and I can't remember. I think if I really go back, if I can look through my stuff, because I use the YouTube side to look, not the Rumble side. Not very good. The search for is not very good, but I guess no. Why is it saying? Or is it? Oh, there we go. So D-pad, he was on. Oh, he's on twice. He was on 2 pay it forward streams, and then a Dare's. So he's been on twice himself on DaraChat, 2 times on the pay it forward stream, once on the once on the Dare's Hangout Den. That's 2, 4, 2, 4, 5, and then 6, 4. So he's been around about 6 times, but I think his last one was 26. Yeah, April 26th. The last time I believe I had him on. Cool guy. Yeah, he was certainly was helpful, obviously. Certainly he was giving of his time and all this stuff, but there was one time doing my pay it forward stream, I would stop, and he was playing Val, was it Val, not Val, what's that one Norse game that's out there that you can play, Valorant or something like that? And I just stopped to say hello and then, do my dono stuff, but I just stayed for a little while and talked to him um, about stuff or whatever. And obviously he had things to say. He enjoyed the Rumble platform, but there were still many things to need to be worked on. Valheim, that's it. Thank you, Fairy. Oh my goodness, Valheim. he would have yelled at me for that one. He probably wouldn't have yelled. He probably would have been like, Dara, it's Valheim. It's like Valheim. But yeah, that's partly that's a big chunk of why I do Dare Chat, because that's a fun game. Yeah, it is a fun game, especially when you have other people to play with. If you're doing it by yourself, it's sort of still a fun game, but still it's probably much more fun with multiple people, like Stardew Valley, which I know you play, Fairy. But yeah, I just wanted that. That's part what's the majority of what I want DaraChat to be. It's an archival moment in time, and although I didn't get to have him, I didn't have him on any time towards the end of the year or what have you, but always would have had him on again. And you never know. Much fun was playing with others. Yeah, much fun was playing with others. But yeah, it's definitely one of those things where it kind of reminds you of your own mortality, and you gotta be careful. Definitely have to be careful. But yeah, so I'll try and see if I can't hit up good old NGM and see if we can't make a memorandum, but I don't know if they'll be able to do it or not. It's just that's what I'd rather this stuff do is be an archival moment. And he had his own streams, obviously. D-Patch had his own streams, so you can always watch those, but to get to share a moment with him was a great time. And certainly after I do mouthwash, it always dries my mouth out. But certainly I know his wife is going through stuff. Pretty sure his family is going through too. And I know there were some people who knew him well or whatever. But I'll do my best to make sure that he's not forgotten, at least. Because that's what DaraChat is about. um, to help those who don't get seen, and for those who um, don't. The time has come. Swallowed my old spit. Not a good time. So, but I figured I'd show those off because I needed to. And yeah. So certainly going to be an interesting 2026. Like I said earlier, my guest had a health problem, so that's why he's not here. But that's okay. I don't know what's going to the future holds for doing this, doing DaraChat and all that stuff. Certainly don't know for Rumble Squared because honestly, it's a very, let's see, Rumble Squared, like I've stated before, is my try at gathering people's use of the platform's feedback and experience in order to find out the commonality which is bothering a lot of people. But um I just I don't know with it. I don't know with it. I want to continue it, honestly. But the issue is becoming with one, people giving their feedback or wanting to give the feedback, and two, getting people to get on to give their feedback. So there's like the whole survey stuff which I did. I haven't done it. It was more like one question only sort of thing. And then of course the survey stuff, and then of course having the people on personally and um getting their feedback. Hey, Down, what's going on? Nice to see you, good sir. Nice to see you. Yes, I am back. The ladies called for me and said, dang it, go back again. No. Oh man, that'd be interesting though. But no, it's gonna be an interesting year, and I'm gonna try to do what I do every time. But I don't know. I want there to be some worth and value to it, but I know that what I do with this thing, uh so you live came to the steamer things. Ooh, so you live came to yay steamer things. Oh, yeah, I think he meant streamer things. I was like, steamer things. Wait a second. I I like that. I like no, keep it. It's steamer things. He came to see if I could. If he came to see if I was steaming or not. Fat thumbs. I would just left it because then it'd be like steamer things. Oh, nice. It's a little frizzy, but And thank you, Mysterious. He's steaming. That's right. I'm gonna poop myself out with that one. No, but yeah, it's. I don't know. I don't know. So far, January is looking pretty full, but still a bit of ways to go. And yeah, some of those things get hot in here, a little too hot. Like if it's steaming, you're in trouble, right? If it's steaming, you better be careful. But yeah, I don't know. I've begun to but normal. Yeah, of course, Down. That's without exception. Come on now. Let's all be adults here, okay? Let's all be adults here, man. Come on. Come on. uh but yeah, I still believe in what this thing is. I just have to remind myself that, especially coming off like almost 2 weeks of just not doing it all. You're coming off 2 weeks and like, I don't know if I could do it again. I don't know if to say mojo. Look, there are a lot of people out there that want to say something, and a lot of previous guests who are always welcome to come back, of course. But it's it's a very finicky place because I just don't play the game. I honestly don't. The what's a good word? It's almost like there's a form of transactionalist with this sort of thing. Not all, but to some. And and I don't want to play that game because of yeah, because it just doesn't make sense to me. Again, I know I do the thing very, very niche, very like down in the wilderness sort of thing, but I see value in it, and obviously with Deepak Chad passing, um, that value means so much more, and that's why I do it. But at the end of the day, I get to meet all you lovely people, whether you're a guest or not, have been a guest or not. Um, but know that being part of it means being part of something much bigger, which at first may seem like, well, this is nothing. Like I had to talk to somebody who, but I think you need to understand that it's not just about that. It's about making that point of connection. Um, Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's life, really. Um, I just, I just want to do this thing that I found my spot in and see where it takes me. Don't know where it'll take me. Don't know how far it'll take me, but I know it'll take me somewhere that's not uh, a stuck in a rut situation like some people get in, which happens. Life is life, you know. Um, but yeah, it's one of those things, and I'm not gonna give it up. Certainly with Rumble Squared, not gonna give that up, but it is. Um, it is. I don't know. I don't know. All in all this, right? All in all of this, I still feel like an outsider to this thing. I really do. I haven't felt. I haven't felt inclusive. I- that word is so silly to me for that. I haven't felt inclusive of in the sense of. I mean, I've been included in some things more times than not. You have to ask, but I have not felt inclusive to something that doesn't. Um, what is the best way to describe it? I've not felt inclusive to something that is very much still a wild west, if that makes sense, right? Like you look out there to the landscape of all that's going on, doesn't matter the platform, you look at all of it out there, right? You look at all of it out there. And you see a lot of different people doing a lot of different things. You can say one thing over a platform, but they're really all the same sort of thing. They're business at the end of the day. And I just I don't know. I just still see myself as an outsider to all of it. Nothing against the people I've met or people I get to talk to. It's nothing against that. It's more of just like the perspective of when I came into this thing, I didn't want to do it like everyone else because that's the whole system setup you have, like YouTube, right? Like I'm pretty sure everyone at this point who's ever had a YouTube or not has said share, like, and subscribe. And while you can make it funny or you can make it interesting, it's still a mantra of sorts. And I'm just like, but why is it a mantra? Because it just rolls off the tongue or something like that. But why is it a mantra? Why isn't it that when you do something like what I do or someone else does? Because I'm not a marketer. Let's just be honest. I am not a marketer. I don't know how to market, as the kids would say. I can say, "Ooh, look, there's a market," but that doesn't help. No one, no one is saying that that kid knows what a market is. Hire him. Hire him. If it gets to that point, you know it's bad. Um, um, but yeah, I just still feel like an outsider to it just cuz I don't I don't know how to see any of the way. I'm too When I'm too obfuscated. Fun. There you go. See, exactly. I'm going to get started here soon for fun. There you go. Maybe he'll Down will throw a party and everyone will be invited. He'll be like, "Hey, clean up after yourselves." Um, but it's still that feeling of I want to take a hammer. I want to take a big old sledgehammer. I want to break every sphere I can find. Any echo chamber, any of that. So I want to take a sledgehammer to it and break it all open. Because I don't know. The whole of Brazil Rumbles with their featured list. Yeah. We can get that in a bit. But for me, it's just like the whole of content creation. Doesn't matter the platform, right? Because there are so many platforms. It's ridiculous, and this is another form of why people should multi-platform. Because if you've got one platform and you have those many platforms out there, I don't feel sorry for you when you get shut down. I mean, I'll get sorry for you if it's not your fault, but if you get shut down and you're only on one platform, like there was this thing earlier. There was this guy on X, right? He was posting that he's only on Twitch, and I'm like, he's been doing this for 14 years. He makes a living off it, and he's only on Twitch. And I'm like, first off, 14 years as a streamer, that is quite an interesting thing, right? I think he said he was a streamer. It could be content creator. It was like 14 years as a content creator / streamer. I'm like, that is something. All right. Got to give him hats off for that. He showed up almost every day, 14 years of it. And then Twitch said no, or some weird thing happened. And when that happened, right? When Twitch did their thing, he got banned for a bit. It wasn't it was like, well, are you on other platforms? Like, no, I only stream on Twitch. And like, first off, you're dumb. I'm just gonna say that outright. If you're only on one platform, either you love that platform a lot or you're just not paying attention. That's dumb, I would have said to him. But it's become it's become an absurdity unto itself to be on one platform only. Like, no, why would you? That much power over your content? No, it's insane. Any platform that's willing to hold your content over your head and say, if you don't play by the rules, we're gonna let you go. YouTube, right? Why would you allow a platform to have that much power over your stuff? Do you know what that's like? I mean, do you know what that is? So it's a form of slavery. The form of slavery, because now if you don't play too much by the rules, you're gonna get your stuff cut for some arbitrary reason. And then you try to get back, you try to do all this stuff again. YouTube has been a great point for this. And you get all the people on X and all this stuff, and all of a sudden, best have a backup channel. Well, yes, but even then, platforms still have a rule of like, I think it's like YouTube, right? Like if you get banned, um, if you get banned off the platform, then your backup channel is not gonna mean anything. But if you don't have it on all the time spent, yeah, exactly. Like that doesn't make any sense to me. Like you are in an age, technology wise, where like again, being on one platform is the most I get it, right? Some people have their favorites. I get it, all right? But it's the most ridiculous thing to allow one platform, no matter what the platform is, to have that much power over your stuff. That's basically handing someone that you don't know, right? The keys to your stuff, right? It's the keys to your house. There's a button push away. Well, depending on what program you use, like StreamYard, Restream, all that stuff. But it's like giving someone the keys to your storage locker, right? You have a storage locker. It's filled with all your valuables, all those things, and then all of a sudden, one day they just go, and all your stuff is gone. That storage locker is clean. Not even a crumb for a mouse, right? Remember Lagrange? Not even a crumb for a mouse, and that's sad. Not a crumb for a mouse. The mouse got eat too. Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't get. I get that people have a main base and then they try to build around that main base, but I'm like, why would you give one platform all that power over your content? If you're just on one platform, why would you do it? It doesn't make any sense. Logically, it doesn't make any sense because you're asking someone to watch over your stuff, right? The storage locker. And at any point in time, they will go into that storage locker and just shut it all down. And he said, well, you gave me the key. It's in my storage thing. You gave me the key. I can do whatever I want with it. Actually, you know what? That'd be more like giving the foreman of the storage lockers the key. I may get my analogies right. But I just don't understand it anymore. I just don't understand it. And the time is coming when people need to understand the risks you implement yourself into with this stuff. Like, it's no joke, right? It's no joke. It's I just let's look at it. Oh man, what was it? Oh yeah, you were talking about rumbled feature list. Look, I get it, right? Gaming is still getting a form of a push, but the problem of it, the featured list, editor's picks, whatever you want to call it, the problem with that is that it's still majorly politics. And this is a question I don't think anyone's asking. I mean, I think some people are like, oh yeah, it's great, it's coming back, whatever. What do you think is going to happen when Dan Bongino comes back to Rumble? Just want to put that question out there and let you stew on that for a bit. What do you think is going to happen when Dan Bongino comes back to the Rumble platform? Yeah. Rumble is still going to be majority politics. What is Dan Bongino? Majority politics, even though people will probably complain about his service in the FIB, but that's not the point. FBI, sorry. FIB, that was MIB. But the question still remains, you're going to have one of the biggest proponents, the biggest drawers to the platform come back to the platform. And guess that's what's going to do. Remember, this is Rumble having to be about its more bottom line. Sure, gaming may still get some push, but it's going to get less. Hey, NGM. Look, it's NGM, everyone. Clap your hands. Clap your hands for NGM. Look at him. Look at him. He's in the creative program now. Look at him. I wish he could change his design for a pirate ship, though. He's not a pirate. NGM's not a pirate. He has a leather jacket, though, so I would more say Hell's Angels. But, what am I to say? Hey, what up, NGM? Thank you, good sir. I hope I hope I hope your girlfriend's not yelling too loud while you're doing your own thing. And pirate. He says he's a pirate. All right. NGM is a pirate. Call him NGR. And she's gonna stream soon. Look at that. Look, and you and you and you rated me over her. Wow. I feel so much special now. I feel super special. Hope you don't get yelled at for that. She needs this laptop to stream. Oh, okay. All right. So you both share the same laptop. That's wow. Better save up that money, man. You need a. Hey, what up? What up? What up, DT Dub? But yeah, I don't. I I know people are probably going to disagree with me, and that's okay. I don't think that when Dan Bongino gets back, it's going to be good for gamers. I want you to just very carefully listen. I don't think that when Dan Bongino gets back, it's going to be good for gamers. And my reasoning is, and this is just because of the data I have, my reasoning is because, first off, during the weekdays, you have the whole lineup thing going on, right? And that's mostly politics. Maybe the quartering is pop culture, but I'm seeing a lot of people dissenting from that, from the quartering. You may have one or two that's pop culture as well, but majorly the lineup that's during the weekdays is politics. All right. Maybe you'll get some gamers in here and there at night, but at the end of the day, it's mostly going to be politics. Now, the weekend, I have seen people, midnight, I have seen some people post pictures of the weekend. Now, weekend's a little more relaxed because it's not, one, it's not the lineup, and two, because um, it's not, the weekday stuff, right? Like, if you've ever heard of Kelly, Regis and Kelly, back in the day, where they'd be like during the weekdays, everyone would be like, oh yay, Regis and Kelly. Yes, I used to watch it. So all right, calm it down. The point about the point of the matter is, though, is that the weekdays are the sacred cow, right? A lot of big names, mostly politics. That's how you go. I would consider I would consider let's see. I would consider Steven Crowder a bit of politics, bit of investigative journalism, and a bit of comedy. But that's just me. Um, but yeah, I don't know. That's just my theory. I just don't think it's a good sign for gamers if Dan Bongino comes back. Nothing against Dan Bongino, he is what he is, but your ability to see gaming is not to grow more is more than likely not going to happen because politics pays the bills and gaming does not. Even with the whole Dr. Disrespector deal, that was a waste of money. Good lord. That was a waste of money. Let's hire somebody who has a well-known name but may have some controversy tied to him, and let's put him in charge of gaming as the head person. Oh wait, I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. Great. Waste of money. I know. I know. NGM has probably been through enough of my clips to see what I'm talking about, but at the end of the day, I really wish people would be a little more honest about the platform rather than be super hyped. Yeah, I get it, right? You are on a platform that is not going to ban you for what you say, but it does not stop them from doing so because they can pretty much ban you for anything you say. It's just the TOS stuff. It's I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little more downtrodden than usual, but or downtrodden than others on this sort of deal. But I really am here to be realistic about what I see rather than just hype. Tired of the hype. Show me the goods. Show me the stuff. Show me that you actually are trying to make your platform better. Show me something of value, not just, hey, Dan Bongino's coming back. And guess what? We're going to get our numbers back. It is what it is. But anyway, it is, ladies and gentlemen, it is the top of the hour. A little past the top of the hour. But it is the top of the hour nonetheless. And so what happens is that um, I do my thing where I do all my promotion stuff and whatnot. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I'm focusing on the wrong thing. Hold on. I'm focusing on the wrong thing. Give me a second. All right. So the first things first is, of course, thank you for all being here. We're still gonna go off for longer, but still. Thank you all for being here. Of course, whether you're on the Rumble side or the YouTube side. That's right. I stream to YouTube as well. Uh-huh. If you wouldn't mind, but leave a like, share that content, leave a comment or follow. Anything that helps with the engagement factor is much appreciated because not only is helping being seen more, like all content creators want to be, it also helps in having other people on, like NGM, like Very Mysterious, like like Tom B, like so many other people. At the end of the day, I've had over 300 various guests. That's right, creator or not, 300 various guests. And of course, that number is just going to keep growing and growing like a big oak tree. You start with a little seedling, and it's just going to grow big and big and big, and you all get to be a part of it. And I am always grateful for those who come on. So there's that. But any help with the engagement factor, whether you're on the Rumble side or YouTube side, is much appreciated. No, don't go there. There we go. Now, of course, my few promotional items. One of them is I am part of Proton's partner program. Oops, I need to take that banner off. Get it off. There we go. I am part of Proton's partner program. So you never heard of Proton before? Well, guess what? I'm about to blow your mind. There's a link in the chat. You can go there right now. It's going to show you a little something called the Proton Unlimited Plan. What is the Proton Unlimited Plan? I'm glad you asked because I use it myself each and every day. And I only pay yearly because I just got the deal at the time. But anyway, the point of the matter is Proton is about privacy, and privacy gets you what? That's right, kids, a good time. And what is a good time too? Well, you've heard the stories of banks, stores, and all that's food places getting their stuff hacked, right? And your stuff gets out there, your passwords and all that stuff. Well, guess what? Proton is about the privacy of keeping your stuff uh, hidden and safe. Now, obviously, of course, nothing on the internet is 100%. Look, if someone tells you that their website is 100% secure and all this stuff, they're really lying because there's nothing 100% secure on the internet. All you can do is update and fill the holes and all this stuff. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. But regardless, Proton is about the privacy. And you know what? You can click that link right there that you see. See that link? See that link on the screen? You can click that link. It'll take you to talk more about the Proton Unlimited plan. You don't have to get it. I'm just promoting for the benefit of others, not for myself, because again, I do use it on a daily basis. Proton Press, Proton Drive, Proton Mail, Proton VPN, and they all work together because they're all part of the same ecosystem. So, you're not sure about it? Give it a look through that link. And if you do if you do decide to take up a membership to or paying into or whatever, that link will save you a little money, about 23% off. But if not, that's okay too. It's all about awareness, and awareness gets you one step closer to looking into things and doing your own research. And when you finally decide to find something that's in your best interest, I hope you gave at least Proton a fair shake in seeing what it's about and all that stuff. So link is there. Link will be both on the Rumble side and YouTube side, and hope you'll be able to give it a fair shake and just giving it a look, because they really do a great job about privacy. Again, nothing 100%, but that's the internet. All right, and the next part is, of course, Biltong USA. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Biltong is sort of like the South African treat. Well, not a treat. South African snack where it's air-dried meat, Angus, bison, all that sort of stuff. I actually had the gentleman on who owns this business with his wife, of course. Very lovely. His name is Anton, and her name is Nicole. They're both the king and queen of Biltong, and they do it in Dallas. Oh, not Dallas, sorry. They do it in Texas. I don't want to do that information wrong. But here's one of his business cards, right? If you want to go check it out for yourself and are in Texas, look at that. Look at that. It's in Sunset, Texas. They have a store there that you can go into and check out for yourself. But yeah, that's where they are. You can go to that website right there. Nope, right there. BiltongUSA.com. They have all sorts of stuff. Obviously, the big chunk is Biltong. Again, air dried meat. But at the end of the day, they're really nice people. They're running this business pretty much themselves. It's a healthier snack than, say, like store-bought jerky, which is full of sugars and salts and blah. Makes you fatter by just looking at it, okay? At the end of the day, though, healthy stuff, great people making it, and it's made in America. Who doesn't love made in America, right? Even though the gentleman himself is from South Africa, he makes it here in America. That's important to know. That's important to know. So give it a look. Link is right there. And if you decide to buy something, you can save 10% off with code Dara, because who doesn't love to save a little money, right? You ever see those shows, the extreme coupon clippers and all this stuff, and they pinch those pennies like a mofo, all right? They pinch those pennies like a mofo. So why not be the mofo who pinches a few pennies to save you some greenage, as the kid would say? Um, but there's that. So again, Proton, Biltong, all links will be both on the Rumble side and YouTube side, because I believe in being a little more multi-platformy. So there is that. So, but yeah, going back to where it was, trying to stay away from being too negative about the platform, because it just makes people turn off to you. But I do believe that Rumble has gone on long enough to at least have some of the basics down for people's needs to be met that use this platform, whether it be, I don't know, whether it be something like content filtering, which I know I've heard many people speak on. Uh, People have spoken on. Um, what was another one? I've heard people say polls. I've heard people say this. I've heard people say that. At the end of the day, um, I don't. I don't know. I don't know why. When a CEO says we're listening, and the actions don't match the words, or the words don't match the action, and I'm just supposed to sit here and say, "Oh, great, glorious, wonderful, awesome." I can't. I really can't. And so that's why I understand. Um, oh, where was that? Uh, where did he? Where did I put that at? Nope. 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 Not that one. I swear I just. Oh, there we go. Featured list. Yeah. It is what it is. But regardless, um, I'll still collect that feedback. I'll still listen to people who have those issues, because I don't believe in telling people, no, you're wrong, try something else. Really? Miss cash me outside with that. How about that? Like, and I'm not on two platforms for just for the heck of it. I'm on two platforms also to protect my stuff in case someone wants to get a little loopy. Because I never got an answer for why my account was deleted for a little bit. So there's that. It'd be nice, but whatever. But yeah, so I know some people won't agree with me. I know some people will be very hesitant to say something about, but I'm here to tell you a platform shouldn't own your content. A platform is a business. And at the end of the day, if you aren't making the money to get your say in, then your word is about as useful as a bunch of pennies lying on the ground. Hey, 10 cents is 10 cents. Don't get me wrong. But it's not enough to overcome and make an alert of things. Like, hey, can you just work on this thing? Can we get a QOL update? Can we? I don't like getting into it, but it's just one of those things. It's a teardown. And I don't shame people for multi-platforming. Never will, because it doesn't make sense not to. Like, if you're not multi-platforming, then what is the point? Other than the tech side stuff, because I know some people are limited by their tech, which happens, right? I know OBS is very resource intensive, at least last when I used it. I don't think I've ever updated it in a long time though. So there's that. But but yeah, I just keep doing what I'm doing. Because I enjoy getting to be able to talk to all of you to some degree. Like, it's been a fascinating time, and also a sort of an introspective. I think that's the word, right? Retrospective or introspective? Introspective. About all this stuff. Doesn't matter the platform. It's just It's a thing I didn't think I could accomplish, and yet I've accomplished this thing, and it's been a whirlwind of amazement. It's been a whirlwind of wonder and great people along the way, even if they didn't believe it themselves. It's a piece of time and history captured for the moment to see people as they are rather than just some sort of mask or fakery or acting, or like, I'm not here to do Shakespeare, but I may throw something out there once in a while. Uh, he's he's doing Shakespeare again. Someone stop him. He's doing to be or not to be. Hey, he's doing to be or not to be. This is a legal area. Oh goodness. That has to be too funny. can you can you imagine they pull someone over, right? A cop pulls a car over, and in the seat is a guy dressed in Renaissance, and the police guy says, "You know why I pulled you over?" He says, "To be or not to be, that is the question." And he says, "Uh-huh. Sir, you were going 50 in a 25 mile speed lane. Tis noble." Tis nobler. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is too funny. I can just see it now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take you down to the police station. "Oh, nay, sir, nay, I am just a knave. Please, sir, my master will be very cross and disastrous, and it make me feel like a small person." Other than that, oh my goodness. But no, I'm glad. Today, I'm glad people uh decided to stop by today. Again, I know I've been away for a while, but sometimes you need to take a break, and sometimes you get lazy with that break. But the point is not that. The point is we still have a great time regardless, because you guys are awesome. And while I may not be the big number bonanza, just doesn't matter. It is still a treat to get to do this. Because, to be honest with you, beyond this, I don't know what I'd be doing. Probably just work. Work till I'm old and gray. With this, I have something that has tremendous value that just isn't going to go away so easily. I'm not sure if other people will see that way. I'm not sure if people care to see it that way, but I see it that way. And I think at the end of it all, um, I think at the end of it all, for those who say yes and get to be a part of it, you get to be a part of something more. And for those who pass it up, well, um, have fun with what you're doing, because I certainly am. But regardless, let's see. I like the Doge. I like that one. This one, obviously, of course, Fairy. That one was made by Alaska Man Jeff. Uh, I didn't ask him to, but it's been nice. It's been nice to have a little hat thing. Uh, yeah, it's nice to have a little hat thing. But let's see. So a few things I talked about today. And it felt weird going back to work after almost 2 weeks, 12 days, but still. For being on vacation that long anyway. Sort of feels weird when you're coming back from vacation for this too, honestly. But I'll make it because it's just that awesome. Let's see. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-boom. Trying to. There we go. Bam. Oh, So, but anyway, I hope all of you had a great Christmas. I know some of you are here before, some of you may not. I also hope that many of you have had a good year so far, or at least in hopes for a good year. And I've always found this funny. It's like, hear people say, "Oh, this year was the worst ever," like all that stuff. I'm like, you said that last year though. Which year is it? Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Doesn't matter this year, next year. Every day you get to be above ground is a blessing in its own way, because it all ends eventually. And I would rather have met a bunch of people, had great conversations with them, than, I don't know, worried about the silly stuff that we do to ourselves here. It's just insane. But regardless, let's see. Oh, thank you guys. Much appreciated for those who reposted. I repost during when I do my pay it forward streams, but um I don't know if it works or not. Just one person reposting it, but it certainly is a nice gesture, in which I thank all those who do. But regardless, I think I'm going to start wandering out of here, because after a while, it's not going to be pretty, and you don't want to see not pretty. And no, but like I said before, I'm grateful for you all. Tomorrow is my guest, Rockefeller Plaza, at 7 p.m. Eastern. Obviously, the links and stuff will be out tonight, of course. Um, Hope to see you all there for that one. If not, I'm glad I got to see you here this time. Because again, I know what I do is not the most glamorous or the most fun, but hmm, but I'm certainly glad. I'm certainly glad that I get that time with you, because I have no idea what else to be doing. So, and obviously, uh, toast to D-Pad Chad in his life, um, and that it reminds us all not to waste it. And it doesn't mean like, oh, I didn't listen to this person, I wasted it, blah, blah. No, it's don't waste it. Because as much as it's fun to go around the sun every year on this blue ball, one day the adventure ends. And we need to be reminded of that. Not to be scared of the mortality thing, but just to be reminded that, like any candle in the wind, it can be easily snuffed out. And I don't want that for myself, and I certainly don't want that for all the amazing, wonderful people I get to meet through whatever platform I get to chat them on, or to chat from with. How do you to chat with from? I think that's how it's worded. Oh man. Anyway, to chat with from, the chat from with, one or the other. And at the end of the day, I appreciate you all. I thank you all. See you tomorrow at Rockefeller Plaza at 7 p.m. Eastern. And as always, I end the stream. And thank you all for being here. Like I said earlier, I thank you all for being here. Even if it was just for a little bit. Where is my... Oh, as always, I end the show with One Day With You by Pogo. And I love ending on the song because it's just a nice, relaxing song to end out on. There are other songs that end out on too, but this one just has that nice, relaxing calm And you can always see all the other Pogo videos as well through the link down below, because I did link to his channel. Obviously, thank you, Pogo, for what you've done. Even if you never see this, thank you. And I hope we get to see you make something new someday. And guys, have a great rest of your night. And I will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern.